Hey everybody, it's Plasma and I'm going to bring you the tales of the Urban Thunder aka Growling Sidewinder PvP server. The server where anything can go right and everything can go wrong. In this case, these two guys were taking off from Tbilisi. Now I had to rewind the track and watch the whole thing through. The two guys are imgath, imbroke, and PP26M12 if I remember correctly. They went to the north. They went to Beslan, where all of us usually go and hunt the blue team in the mountains. But these guys took the side approach. They went to the east and started flying kind of odd to the side of Beslan. Alright, they're nice and low. That's what flankers do sometimes. They sneak along the ground and we're thinking, okay, what's going to happen to them? Well, they had a plan. And their plan called for mystery, deceit, and guile. Like a true Russian flanker pilot, or in this case an Su-33 with Chinese livery of the Chinese Navy. These guys, nope, they're not going to go attack. They're going to pull off the Drusky maneuver to the extreme. Yep, open field, east and north of Beslan. They come down and land very classy like, pop their air brakes, and they're on the ground. Well, this is going to get even crazier. Only the flanker can properly survive landing, and all three of them touch down. They start taxiing and fold up their wings because they don't want to hit any trees. And they're heading for the roadway. Now, at this point, I wasn't quite spectating them. I spotted them a bit later, but it's interesting how organized these guys are. If they have a YouTube channel or if they see this, definitely hit me up, drop a comment, and I'll link to you guys because this was impressive. Nice turn. Number one made it. Number two hit a tree and was damaged and couldn't pursue this adventure. But the second guy made it through. That's why you go as a team. Leaving their comrade behind to hang out in the Russian cold, they're on their way on the highways. From this location, they've got about 15 to 16 miles of driving ahead of them to get to Beslan, because that's exactly where they're going. Right down the roads, and I'm so glad that there is no traffic, otherwise they would be in trouble. The flanker is designed to go anywhere and everywhere, especially with the wings folded up. They can definitely fit without hitting any of the light posts. If you tried this tactic to get all the way to Beslan, that's on the far corner of the map as I spin around here. It's in the top corner of the map right there. Yeah, that's a heck of a ways to go. And these guys were persistent. And doing about 80-90 kilometers an hour right down the highway. Look at this beautiful drone footage. And there's number two right behind them. Great teamwork from these guys as they make their way. Nice, precise turns, but I did have to speed this up a bit because this took them a solid hour. We were thinking, okay, can they get over the bridge? Guess what? Flanker doesn't give a damn. Goes right over the bridge, wings don't get caught on anything, and they're good to go. Who would have known? Can the second guy do it? Yep, a little bit of a bumpy ride there. Gets right on the bridge. Hey, if it fits, it fits. And they did some calculation, so they must have practiced this. Alright, they get to the first populated town. I'm sure the Russians are very confused. Well, maybe not so really confused because it is a Russian town, it is a Russian sea flanker. I was thinking that maybe there's going to be some tanks shooting at them, but there is no APCs or anything else set up on Growling Sidewinder, so they're just going through the Russian villages. Hopefully they're dropping off some... Oh, look at that! They turned on their lights for city navigation. That is ultimately respectful. Piece of advice for everybody on the runway. Press right Alt L or right Control L to turn on your lights, guys. This way we can see on the runways. But okay, let's get back to the flankers here. Busting right through the town, full speed. I'm killing something in the air here, shooting down hostiles. Making a run for Beslan, and look at the fact that they've got their wings folded. They're not hitting any of those light posts. That would have been deadly for them, but sea flankers with wings folded up, they're going right down the highway. No need to worry about hitting the telephone poles or the light posts. There's one, and they get almost within about 7 miles of Beslan here, but they got to make a big U-turn because there is no direct access to Beslan. There is a fence going around it, and there is one roadway entry. So, over another bridge, made it. Number two makes it across as well. I was laughing my butt off here. And these guys just beeline down the highway like no tomorrow. They just don't care. Russian flankers. They've got probably another 4 or 5 tons of fuel on them. Well, they pull over to this Blue Force NASAM. Check it out. Probably communicate with the blue team driver going, hey dude. And he just looks at them and probably goes, I don't know, what do you want me to do? Well, no problem. They're on their final lap here, turning into the town that's right next to Beslan. They had to have some really good support from Google Maps, maybe Bing, because they're on their way. Final stretch here, hiding out in the trees. No one sees them. I'm surprised no one picked them up in EO, that there was no mirages that could pick them up. Diddling contacts maybe? I don't know. Clearly these guys on the blue team were very confused. They get over the train track too. That was pretty impressive. And keep in mind, they are fully loaded with ECM pods on. So I'm impressed the flanker doesn't fall apart. It's the Hummer of the Soviet Union, I guess. Drive it anywhere, drive it anytime. All right, there we go. Pulling into Beslan, past these nice trees. Let's take a look. How close are they? They are darn close. That's the road that leads right into the airport. Okay, this is where the stupidity starts happening. And again, you can only have this on growling sidewinder because it's growling sidewinder. That's the meta. So there's a lonely Mirage park here, and the Sea Flanker sneaking up on him. Real slow. He's just like, I'm gonna sneak up on you, buddy, and parks right next to the Mirage. That blue team pilot probably had a little bit of a heart attack here, or extreme case of confusion. I would definitely have some sort of a reaction here. No, nothing. No, he's looking at the flanker, and he's like, yeah, I better leave. This is way too close for comfort. And then the second flanker pulls up right next to number 33 here, and they just chill. These guys have the ultimate time to flex. I think they're trying to get some attention. Too bad nobody was spawning. They're like, all right, cool, let's unfold our wings, minimize the flex. But just as he unfolds it, an F-16 spawns in the corner. All right, maximum flex, right back up, fold up the wings. I think that's totally a flex move. What do you guys think? That F-16 starts taxiing, and watch this. He just freaks the hell out. He's like, what the heck is going on? Why are you guys here? This is nuts. All right, one flanker is like, oh, I'm just going to pull away, let you go. The blue pilot is probably freaking out right now, wondering why there's a flanker looking right in the face. How can there be a flanker at Beslan with the air defenses in place? How did these two guys get all the way here? Like, what? That was a pretty tough standoff there. The F-16 finally builds up some courage and gets the heck out of there. Flankers are dominating. Let no one tell you that flankers down low on the ground are not a threat. Maximum flex. Park in, get another spot, and just chilling. All right, who's going to be their next victim? F-16 spawned right... Oh, no, F-14 spawned right in. F-14 doesn't give a damn. Pulls away, looks at the flanker. Whoa! Impact. Sorry, Mr. Flanker. You don't mess with the 14. He's just as big as you are and just as angry.